Yo, what's going on, guys? Dillbobs here. Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we have a look at the Season 3.5 mini Battle Pass Showcase, because at the launch of Season 3.5 on August 8th, the new Queen's Codex event will be available, and this is just like the previous Combat Chest and Summer Special event, and this is a pass that contains a bunch of cosmetics like skins, emotes, MVP screens, banners, sprays, and this time round, the premium pass will be 690 lattice, so it's back to the price that they were usually, which is definitely a great price for the amount of stuff you get in here. So let's take a look at everything in the new Season 3.5 Queen's Codex Event Pass. Starting off is the brand new Shark Sighted Spray, and this is an animated spray. You can see Jeff the Land Shark is in this life ring, and he is having fun splashing around in the water. And is this the first animated spray we have in Marvel Rivals? Because this is pretty awesome. Then at level 2, we have a new gallery card, which shows the Chaos Phoenix. At level 3, we have a new emote for Black Widow. And we can see here, these Symbiote heads kind of pop up. And she uses her hand to chop them away and get rid of them. At level 4, it says coming soon, and I think this is the MVP animation, so we have to wait for that. Then at level 5, we have the Phoenix Widow spray. And at level 6, we have the brand new Phoenix Widow Black Widow skin, and this one actually looks super fire. It looks better than I thought it would when we saw it on the gallery cards, and we can see it has this black hood, this red and gold color scheme, and we have some fiery effects. As we can see, we also have the red gun, which looks really cool, and also her batons as well are also this kind of red to orange gradient. Honestly, a really nice looking skin. It definitely looks better than I expected it to. Now, that is one of the premium skins, so you do have to buy the pass in order to unlock that one. Moving on to level 7, we have the Symbiote Thing Spray, where we can see the Symbiotic Fantastic Four logo. At level 8, we have the Phoenix Widow nameplate, which is just a still nameplate. Then we have the Kingdom Black Gallery card, which showcases the new Venom skin. At level 10, it says coming soon, so probably an MVP screen or something. We then have another gallery card and more coming soon items. Moving over to level 13, we have a new mood bundle. We have one of Emma Frost, we have one of Loki, and then we have one of Iron Fist with a nosebleed and a missing tooth. So he's definitely been in a pretty nasty fight there. Another gallery card at level 14, and then at level 15, we have a nameplate for the Symbiote Thing skin. At level 16, it says coming soon, so that's probably the MVP screen for the Thing skin. At level 17, we have the Dominance Unleashed emote for the Thing, and this one is sick. Look at this. He pounds his chest like a gorilla and then bashes on the floor and starts screaming or roaring in this pose like a gorilla. He honestly looks so sick. And this is an endless emote, so it's pretty scary. Let's say you just get a team wipe, you pop this thing down. That is ultimate Dominance Unleashed. And that's, of course, to go with at level 18, the brand new Symbiote Thing skin. This thing looks insane, and it is free. So if you don't even want to spend the 690 lattice on the Queen's Codex pass, you will get this skin for free. It's very nice. I mean, it's such a cool look for the Thing. Obviously, the Venom teeth and the blue kind of turquoise embellishments and the tongue just looks so cool. The Symbiote, the Thing, is absolutely awesome. So, huge W there. Thanks to Miller Ross, we have a sneak peek at the Thing's MVP screen. It's only the final image. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the full animation, but for those of you wondering what it's going to be kind of like, we can see here he's going to have a glowing yellow fist as he's clearly just punching his way through Clintar by the looks of it. He's basically on a rampage. This Symbiote Thing is just a crazy character. It's going to go absolutely wild. I mean, you can tell by his emote what kind of vibe this guy has. But this looks so sick. So it's definitely going to be a cool MVP screen. You know that for sure. Moving on to the final page. At level 19, we have the Spiral into Darkness emote for Hela, where we can see she just twirls the null logo with her finger. At level 19, we get the Queen in Black spray, which showcases the new Hela skin and the giant crow in the background. At page 21, we get the new Hela nameplate, which is animated since it's a legendary skin. At page 22, we just get a random Cutting Through the Waves beach nameplate. That one feels like it was missed out from the summer event. At 23, we have the MVP screen that we unfortunately cannot see right now. And once again, thanks to Miller Ross, we can see the final screen of the MVP animation for Hela. But once again, it doesn't really show too much. We can see her launching her thorns at the enemies or something, but you can't really see too much of what's actually going on. But still a very cool freeze frame of the skin and how cool this thing looks. And then at level 24, we have the legendary Queen in Black costume for Hela, of course, as part of the Season 3 lore, she's been taken over by Null, and she has this awesome red kind of translucent cape that's also just flowing around in the wind. It looks really badass. This whole color scheme, this design for Hela looks very, very cool. And you can see the full look of the skin here. Now, with that being a legendary skin, we can see the legendary intro animation, which does look really cool. We can see her create the dagger. And then it looks like she's reanimating symbiote corpses. It's really kind of creepy. But yeah, unfortunately, no MVP screens that we can see just right now. Now, we also have a bunch of new cosmetics for Blade to look at in Season 3.5. First up, the Blade Polarity Edge skin, which is going to be a brand new legendary skin for 2,200 units in the store. And you can see it's this Symbiote and Phoenix Force infused skin. His gun is on fire. It looks really, really awesome. It's a very cool skin. All the gold look. Definitely a cool launch bundle skin. And here is the MVP animation. You can see him fighting the Symbiote, dodging all of the Symbiote tendrils. And then he launches with his flaming sword that just explodes on the ground. It is so cool. Also, here's a look at the rare Blade skin. This is the recolor that he launches with. And this one has much more bright colors. Looks nothing like the original skin. We have a white base color along with the purple and yellows. He also has the white hair. A very, very interesting look. His swords are also golden, which is actually pretty cool. And next up, here is the ranked reward for placing gold or higher in Season 3.5. It's for Blade, and it's the Emerald Blade skin. Honestly, it looks kind of goofy. I can't lie. This color scheme is kind of crazy. I don't know what to think of it. The red hair, and then we have the kind of emerald color mixed with red. The sword looks pretty cool with it being like silver and then red at the tip. But yeah, I don't know too much about that skin. I don't think it's too crazy. We also have more cosmetics for Blade. There's currently an emoji bundle for 600 units in the store. And these emojis are pretty funny. First up, we have Blade giving Jeff a fresh trim. This obviously is a meme that was floating around the Marvel Rivals space, and they've turned it into an emoji. So you're probably going to want to get this bundle. We also have Blade holding his flaming sword. Blade giving a thumbs down. And then this one, which is pretty cocky. We also have Blade sleeping, obviously a big part of the Marvel Rivals lore. And then finally, one more of Blade looking pretty cool. So a pretty funny emoji bundle this time. And here we have a look at the Blade Lord icon. He's holding the sword over his face. Looks pretty tough, honestly. Let me know what you think. And here's a comparison to the normal one for those wondering. The Lord icon definitely is a W in my opinion. So there we go. Lots of cosmetics coming in Season 3.5. I'm honestly loving these mini battle passes. I think for 690 lattice, we can't complain at the amount of cosmetics that we get in them. It's definitely a much better price than you see in, just the store. These skins on their own are more expensive than these passes. So pretty cool in my opinion. Let me know in the comments which skin is your favorite. And if you want to see all the upcoming unreleased skins, you can check out this video because there's plenty more than what we've seen here in today's video. So I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.